daughters of the Liberia National Police. This is LMP Morning Watch. Welcome. It's not a good day, though. But how be it, we give all praises to the Almighty God um, and for waking us up this morning in our right mind to bring you our live broadcast from our closest podcast studio here at the Liberia National Police. Welcome to all of you that are monitoring us via social media um, across the world here in Liberia. We want to wholeheartedly welcome you to our live stream. I'm Cecilia. For the next 90 minutes, I will be here bringing you information that you need to know. But before we begin our regular broadcast, we will start with a special replay of last evening podcast and from our Inspector General of Police, Honorable Gregory O.W. Coleman, addressing the addressing officer involved in the stabbing incident in Congo Town last night. I'll just take a listen and watch the replay of RG Coleman, and you will get the details.
Good evening to all. This brief is about officer involved shooting following multiple stabbing incident in the Congo Town area. Uh, on October 8, 2025, at approximately 14:58 hours, the Liberia National Police radio room received a distress call reporting that a police officer had been stabbed multiple times near the OLACC building in Congo Town. Responding officers identified themselves as police officers and ordered the suspect to surrender. After repeated verbal commands were ignored, officers attempted to breach the door. The suspect charged with a cutlass, striking and deeply wounding a second officer. The wound was still on his arm when he raised his hand to protect his head from being hit with the cutlass. A third officer intervened and successfully disarmed the suspect of the cutlass, unaware that the suspect had a concealed knife tucked in his pants. The suspect then stabbed the third officer in the thigh and attempted another thrust towards his abdomen. Facing an immediate mortal danger and in accordance with LMP use of force continuum, one of the officers discharged his service weapon, instantly neutralizing the threat and preventing further harm to his colleagues. The suspect and the injured officers were all rushed to the JFK Medical Center, where one officer remains in critical condition. As we speak, he is undergoing surgery, and following the emergency treatment, the suspect was pronounced dead. The Liberia National Police deeply regrets this tragic incident and extends heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family and urges the public to remain calm while we keep the injured officers in our prayers. We have initiated a comprehensive investigation to establish all the facts surrounding the incident because this is it's in line with our institutional accountability. The Professional Standards Department has been mandated to review the officers' actions to ensure that the officer-involved shooting team conduct their full assessment in compliance with LMP use of force policy and the professional standards conduct. Once again, I'm calling on the general public to kindly remember the injured officers in their prayers, as one of them is seriously fighting for his life. It's been less than 10 days that we've had series of attacks on police officers. It is becoming an issue of concern, and we're asking the public to desist. Over the next week, we'll be conducting some sensitization of the rules of the police and also sharing our use of force continuum with the general public. What we do is to come out and sacrifice our lives for the state. It doesn't give anyone the right to assault any peace officer. We have to face the families of these people on a daily basis, to give them the sad news of their loved ones who are consistently being injured and sometimes killed on the job. I think the police continues to play its part very well in a democracy. And if we must rebuild trust, it has to be with mutual consent. While we're trying, we're asking the public to understand and respect the badge and honor the flag. As we go to bed tonight, I ask that families should think about the fact that people who sacrifice their lives are not supposed to be begging and asking for respect. A society that does not honor its protector has got no future. That's not what we want for this country. Our expectation is for a better Liberia, one that we've yearned to see, one that we've given our lives to defend and uphold. We look forward to that better Liberia. Good night to all. Thank you. Good evening to all.
That was our Inspector General of Police, Gregory Coleman, there last evening with a podcast. We'll update you concerning the condition of our officer up to this morning, but as that podcast was done last evening, um, I'm getting signal from the live that the sound is. If the sound is okay now, you can just indicate it in our lives so that we can know what to do, so that we can do some adjustments. You are much better. Okay, Moses says I'm much better. So welcome. It's like when I work doing the intro, you were not hearing me well. So that video that was played last night concerning that incident that was spoken of by the IG, and up to now we have not been updated with the latest news. But we hope and pray, like the IG said, others are praying that the officer recovered, that the officer is alive up to this time. So any information we will update you, because we are here until 9:30, until 9:30 this morning. Welcome again. This is LMP Morning Watch, and we are streaming live from the headquarters of the Liberian National Police. My name is Cecilia, and I will be here until 9:30 this morning. You heard from the Inspector General of Police. So let's begin with our Raw and Light segment this morning. First, we check in with who's there with Ansu Cannon. I don't know where he's posted this morning in Monrovia. So let's get to him quickly to keep the ball rolling. Ansu, good morning. Where are you this morning, Ansu?
Good morning, Unit 122, and to you and to our many viewers this morning. You are coming very low this morning as we are in studio reporting.
Am I still
Maybe
low?
our technician could do small adjustment. Yeah, you are very low.
Oh, just go ahead, but at least you are hearing me. Okay? You are hearing me? We are working
Okay,
on the sound. But am I
okay.
coming
Thank you
through?
so much. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
coming
much
through, but
louder,
it's
better
low.
now.
It's low, right? Okay, I
Yeah,
will try my
you are
best
clear
to.
now.
Okay, all right. Okay, it's good. Okay. So if you are watching us,
Yeah, currently this morning.
yeah, Ansel, just please hold on a little bit. Elizabeth Jokoli is watching. Sheriff A. Sheriff is watching. Moses T. Sebe and others are watching. Just let me know in the comment section if we are better. Thank you, Ansel. You can go ahead. Where are you this morning, Ansel? Good morning.
Good morning, how are you? And to our many viewers this morning, I am posted at LY Junction, what we call here, Xavier Junction here. Uh, I'm moved to have come here this morning to report some issues, violations, and all of unlawful activity that is happening here on a daily basis. Mostly uh, commercial drivers here. They don't adhere to the rules LY contracts that were placed here by the authority here. Actually, there are few places here, taxi is not to park, keke is not to park, but everything here has changed all of the sudden. I will turn my camera to what I'm talking about. This, normally this area used to be a very clear area when you stand. A few months ago, when you say, you see a traffic here, but you observe that now this is where passenger cars will come and pick up passengers from this point. And pedestrians themselves are already here this morning waiting for their car. So officers here are making very clear. Actually, this area is no parking here. I'm right in front of the city bureau here and the airway junction here. So this area is no parking and no stopping. But drivers are making it a usual habit to park to this point. And across the road from SU Cooper Road, Johnson is becoming this way toward the major intersection here. Keke Rallos, they are not to stop to this point as well. But it is it has it is a sudden change. Everything here has changed out of a sudden. Myself, I've really shocked to have come this morning, see the kind of violations I saw. Everyone Johnson used to be parking clean when you reach there, no car stopping, pedestrians themselves will go as far as GT Bank to wait for their vehicle. This has taken that stop here and the PCT officers arrested them for parking to a prohibited area. This is what's happening here. Drivers, motorcyclists, pedestrians themselves are making a. Another issue with Australia is the U-turn. For every time they come from SC Cooper will way toward this area, they will not use the roundabout. Instead, they will quickly make a left turn, and make a U-turn. A U-turn at this area, you impede the traffic. Impeding the traffic is a violation. It's another thing that commercial drivers got to prepare rather they do in the place here. Movement they pick up their passengers, they make a left turn. Making the right turn here a prohibited. This is another issue that happened to this point. Erwa Johnson few months ago was noted for no traffic. But you see, there's a small bit at the intersection because car across the rail will stop because they're passing. And what I'm walking up to do short demonstration of the roundabout. According to the rules, when the engine there, they run about. If they are coming from SD Cooper Road, moving toward FBS, they have 3 lanes before they run about. Before you get into that intersection or close to the roundabout, you must have made your decision which way you're going. If you are going on the right side, that is going to SKD to the complex. That is the right side. The two lane is going, one is going straight, and the other one too is
Could
going.
you
But
please tilt the
other one
camera
that
to
is
the
going on the
roundabout?
left side,
Ansu, are you near the
yeah, I'm
roundabout?
walking up there.
Ansu,
Yes, I'm
are you
almost there.
around the
I
roundabout?
am almost there.
Okay, okay, all
I
right.
am almost there.
So it will be good
Yeah.
while you're there and you're creating that awareness so that they can see what you are talking about.
Yeah, for this, actually, not stop. They not stop at ticket. So this is the three inscription here. You see this, the arrow here. Arrow shows that you are going to the SD complex, school complex. Now, the other two arrows here. Before you get to the intersection of the law, those two arrows show that you are going straight to FBS. Now, the third arrow here indicates that you are bending into AB double road. So if you are on the lane before reaching to the roundabout, you must have made up your mind to say I'm using the AB double road. But we observe that most of the drivers they only use the two main lanes that is going straight. They don't even use the side. So when you reach the side, according to the rules here, vehicles that are coming from the left side have the right of way. If I'm going to AB Tower Road and I am about to go around, people that are coming from FBS or AB Tower Road have to give me access to pass here. This is what the law says here. I'm still following the arrow. This is my
Mm-hmm.
lane. Yes. So this is the roundabout.
You are doing well.
When you reach here, you make up your mind that yeah, I'm going using the AB Tower Road. My God, 5-7. There's an emergency somewhere. So this is what happened here. The use of the arrow is so important. We want to demonstrate to everybody here. Demonstrate that there's another speed symbol here indicating that if you are using a roundabout, you take your turn, you go about easily. But the law here is just different major intersection. Our major intersection, when you reach here, they say the right away. The right away is going to the person who is on the using the right side. And that is the opposite side of the roundabout. The opposite side is the roundabout say the person on the left side have the right of way. So I hope our drivers can take it and get a short education of how to use the roundabout in this Prince city here. When you use the side, for every time you on the left side, you have the right of way. Then for other major intersections, when you are using it, person that is on the right has the right of way. But here, you are coming here, you have the person on the left side has the right of way. This is FBS direction to come here. When you come in, there are three arrows as well. One is bending in to SD School Complex. The two also going straight towards LRA and SD Cooper Road. These are indicators that here demonstrating to our motorists, ticket riders, and drivers that normally use this point to know how to use the road here and to avoid contact with other moving vehicles that come to this road. At the AB Tower Road, because of the movement of vehicles actively using the road, I cannot go on the road, but I wanted to show arrows that are demonstrating the arrow are very clear, indicating where you're supposed to use and where you are not supposed to use. Because of the too much violation at that point, in front of the city bureau, this is why you see here small road of traffic. It is normal, it's not major, The traffic here is normal, moving slowly, but it's not the speed months ago. This we never experienced this. We were just concerned why the sudden change. This was not happening. Why it is suddenly it has changed. Suddenly everything has changed. The drivers over there, U-turn, the U-turn is not allowed. So this is why we thought to say to our commuters how to use the runabout. Always be careful, watchful, because the man that is on the right does not have the right of way at runabout. The man that is on the left has the right at this runabout as compared to other major sections. That's the rule that is quite different. We just wanted to clear that off this morning. So this is the runabout that we pass here. This is traffic. There's a small bit of traffic at this point. People that are coming from the AB Tower Road, people that are going around the roundabout this morning, they observe of there are more vehicles that are in compliance. They observe the rules, they follow because they want to be safe. And this is our message. We want for everybody to be safe. The moment you leave your house, get into your vehicle, make sure that everything over there is you check everything, you check your oil, you check your brakes, check everything before you pick up. So you reach to the area, follow suit. The signs, the road signs are all on the roadside. There are road signs. Follow the road sign and you'll not make a mistake. You'll be safe. Just follow the instruction of the road. Just follow the sign of the traffic sign on the roadside. So this is what happened here. Because of the too much violation at that point, you see the small traffic that is being rolling slowly, slowly. Pedestrian here, they observe, although there's no traffic line, but they observe the low left, the low right, before they can cross the road. This one of the main pedestrian walk here. But pedestrian they always look left and look right before they can cross this point. It's so important for our people to keep safe for every time they leave home and where they are going. This is our love for the short education to be adhered to our house by all road users this morning.
Okay. Answer.
Yeah, the officer over there, there are a couple of few vehicles that are being arrested for the same U-turn. Also related to that point, there is no U-turn. But you see a few drivers in the constant habit of violating these the instructions. Even back the officer also to do couple arrest place. But the moment they saw me with the camera, they said almost like a deterrent officer is recording us. They don't want to go extra mile. So immediately they make support of the and authorize tickets to those that deserve tickets and warn those that deserve warning. This is what it and we have stayed there. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you so much, Ansel, for your update. We are very, very grateful. Ansel County. Next person on the show, our contributor, Asai, and we've been there for a while now. Asai, good morning. Where are you this morning? Are you there, Asai? Morning, morning, Asai. Are you hearing me? This is
Us
LMP
online
Morning
this
Watch.
morning, from wherever part of the world you are joining us from on LMP Morning Watch this morning. I'm posted right here at ELW Hospital intersection here this morning along the main route that leads to Robert Field Hardway on this end this morning, where I found myself.
What's happening there, Asai?
One of the major things that I observed here at the intersection of this hospital junction that have to do with tricycles or riders commonly known as keke or riders. So guys, you observe right at the intersection here, definitely I'll put the camera there. If you look here, vehicles are not allowed to park to this intersection where you are seeing the student in the uniform passing. Because this is the entry that leads to ELW hospital. This is the entry into the hospital. But usually you observe that keke riders will usually come at this point and will park their keke right to the intersection of this hospital. Just in case of ambulance that is coming in, it will be very difficult to get in because the guys will usually come and block the road. And one of the things that have to do with motorcyclists that are commuting on a daily basis from this particular end. If you look across the road, you see a pool both sides. So if the guy comes in from inside a Zokla side, they will usually come and park after the cool to get their passengers. And some of them will usually park on the main road to get passengers from there. And we also observe a speedboat right before the market because ELW hospital also have a market alongside. So let's just go close to the market. Usually when people come from ELW junction on the Keke or the Texas, you usually see they will stop at this intersection here. So people that are, let's say pedestrians are supposed to make a cut, you observe they will have to use this identical line you see ahead of me where you see this lady and her daughter passing. So the speed bump is in the middle there. That speed bump is in place there to limit the speed of the keke riders, the vehicles that are coming from ELWA junction. So this is identical.
So, are you still there? We seem to be having problem with our internet less like yesterday. Please bear with us. Elizabeth Jokoli Moses Singwe Yapasu Koli Mawolo Mulba says the sound the IG volume was okay, but the DCP voice is low. Um, I don't know, but we'll keep trying. We're having multiple problems here this morning, even where our officers are communicating from. But let's see whether we can rejoin, we can reconnect Azile. Let's see. This is beyond our reach, our control. Let's see whether we can rejoin Azile, or if not, let's join Anthony. Anthony, good morning. Morning, Anthony.
I'm not hearing you.
Anthony, are you hearing me now?
I'm not hearing you. Tutu, if you are getting me, I'm not hearing you.
Anthony, Anthony, are you hearing me? Hello?
Tutu, I'm not hearing you.
Okay, but then go ahead. We are working there. Go ahead.
Wow.
Anthony,
I'm not still getting you. I'm hearing you.
you are monitoring us from your phone. So you got to make your phone
Hello, Tutu, if you are hearing me, I'm not hearing you.
okay. Well, let's reach on Isaiah. We'll try our best here. Let's reach on Isaiah. Let's see if we can get him coming through. Oh my God. Isaiah, are you there? We lost you. So let's take a short break. to be right back. Let's take a short break to be right back. Please. Sorry, welcome back. We are experiencing lots of problems here today, but we're still making our duty to try our best to do what we can. The one we can't do beyond our control, we just have to call it a day. But I don't want it that way. But let's rejoin Anthony. Please indicate if I'm coming in a little bit louder now. If I'm audible now, please indicate it in the comment section. Anthony, good morning, Anthony. Anthony, you are live.
Well, want to do good morning and good morning to all
Good
of our
morning.
many
Are you
viewers from
hearing me
around
a
the
little
world.
bit?
You coming? Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
hearing,
I'm
but
able
very
to hear myself. Yeah.
slow. Uh,
I'm even
yeah,
yelling in studio. Go ahead.
okay. This morning I deemed it necessary to make a stop here at the Banaville Junction in the Ghanaville community. This junction is one of the junctions that linking one of the biggest communities in Colorado County. That's the Banaville community on the Japanese freeway. This morning, our attention has been drawn to a lot of safety issues from the traffic perspective, where motorists and pedestrians have to be safe by the good work of the Labrador National Police, especially those men and women in the traffic here at Bonafide Junction. So I will drill you through the process this morning and I will bring you a vivid display of traffic officers interacting with commuters, pedestrians, and as well as how pedestrians use this particular portion of the road and making a way from one end to another of the road. That means crossing the road. So here the road is not marked. Imaginarily, the pedestrian or the police officer assigned here will allow those vehicles to stop to a specific point and allow other vehicles to flow or pedestrian to cross. So let me display necessary that we have to be interrupted by the network. So this is Banasway Junction. Those vehicles that you are looking at are coming from the rail and moving towards Central Monrovia, and you see other vehicles are bending into Banasway community. Here is a very wide intersection where you see lots of vehicles from different angle of the road, flying the main route from the Freeport and moving towards red light direction. And you see another vehicle coming from red light moving towards uh, Freeport of Morovia. Basically, here you will see that most of the tricycles are I park across the road because they are being instructed by traffic officers not to enter by this way um, of the road entering the benefit community. So you see that all tricycle coming, all of them will pass on and go by the way of Freeport instead of bending into Bonavie Estate. This idea or this instruction is intended to ease the huge traffic congestion here at the Bonavie intersection. So normally you see all those tricycles that are flying the street now are coming from Freeport end and moving towards red light on the Japanese freeway. Now, for pedestrians to cross here is a little bit difficult because you will see that on the far front there, those vehicles that are going will not give chance to the pedestrian because the police officers have already instructed them to go on with their movement. So yesterday I reported that again today I will speak to it. Pedestrians need to monitor police officers to make sure that all vehicles are stopped before a pedestrian can cross. As you can see, the police officer here directing traffic, stopping all those vehicles from Freeport end and allowing those vehicles from inside Barnaby Estate to engage the main Japanese freeway and branch to the red light direction. So all the vehicles you are looking at are giving the go ahead or the right of way by the instruction of the traffic police officer. So here for traffic congestion, there is no traffic congestion here because those police officers here professionally they are always on top of their game to make sure that things happen the right way because we have so many violators who are always against or going against the vehicle and traffic law that govern the street. And those violators are always being handled by a police officer professional, but some other look at their work to be like, oh, he just want to stop me. You cannot sit behind the steering and you don't know nothing about the vehicle and traffic law. Some of them have the misbelief that the police officer, only the officers to know the vehicle and traffic law. All drivers, commuters should be able to know the vehicle and traffic law that govern them in the streets. And now you see a pedestrian are crossing because the police officer are signal to them. So I will go across the road where you have the tricycle parked the LMP. Now, all the tricycles that you see here, three-tire vehicles, they are being parked here systematically by the order of the police officer assigned here. So they will be having the passenger from here and going to ERW, right light, and so forth. So again, they will not be allowed to enter Banana Estate route. You will have to pass by this junction to go all the way to St. Michael Junction. About 3 minutes walk away from here before you bend into the Banana community. And this idea have been put into place just to have this intersection free of traffic congestion. So this morning, um, the officer, the traffic officer, I spoke with him this morning. What are some of the challenges they are faced with? He made me to understand that while it is true that we have our drivers, some of them are violators, but it is important that we do what we call safety awareness, especially when it comes to pedestrian crosswalk and those safety that need to be observed in the traffic. Because you see, pedestrians will just cross anywhere, anytime they wish to cross, and it poses serious threat to their own life. So those officers, um, they will always they uh, one of the driver is see, now the traffic has come to a conflict. Uh, Now you see the officer standing here. This officer, they have been here since this morning. Although there is traffic light here, but the traffic light sometimes it goes up for some time and then will come on. So the officers maybe don't understand, even though the traffic light is there, but it is their bound duty to make sure that traffic regulation is adhered to here, because the safety of those that cross, you see the pedestrian is crossing, whereas the police officers are giving the right of way to other vehicles to cross or to pass from the other end to go into the community. So it is a challenge for our officers here. So there's a need that we carry on safety awareness when it comes to pedestrian crosswalk where police officer is posted, and if we adhere to police instruction, alert the police officer that you want to cross, make sure that the police officer will give you the go ahead before you can cross. But other than that, while the other officer on the end of the road giving right away to a vehicle to move, and you the pedestrian, you are on the other end crossing the road, it poses danger to your own safety. So all of our pedestrians, they have to take note of these things to be safe. No one came from the house this morning to say, I went so the car can hit me. No, you are sure that you're going to work or to go to your business area to come home safely. But coming home safely, there are other things that you need to be doing to have you safe and go back to your home. So if you cross in the road as a pedestrian, I always show you, make sure that you look left, look right, and look left again. And not just looking, but make sure that the road is clear of incoming vehicle, then you can engage the road to cross. Or allow the nearest police officer to allow you, make you to cross safely where a vehicle will not come and hit you. So now let me go down to where the officer are instructed most of those motorcycles. When they come closer to the road here, you'll notice that the road becomes narrow because they will close off the intersection and thereby giving other road users um, a confused drive path that may not even allow them to drive in. So they're instructing them right now to leave this area and go down so as to create more space here for vehicles that will be bending into Banazé Junction. This is an everyday thing that the officers are engaged with. So, to just remain let me walk down to where another demarcation has been drawn by officers of the Liberia National Police, uh, making sure that um, this intersection is not being congested by um, vehicles that improperly park or stop. So the tricycle were instructed. All tricycles are being instructed to come down inside the Banaville Road and park before making a U-turn to go inside Banaville Junction. These are all traffic regulations, all aimed at making sure that traffic congestion is, is, is not being seen here at Banaville Junction. Now, here is a demarcation. The red cone in the middle of the road is from this point. Absolutely no tricycle will pass by this point. So all tricycle coming from within the Bonaville community will make a stop. See here, they are systematic park, well parked. They will load their tricycle one at a time. So you see them in line. It is the instruction of the police here that they will park like this and they will be loading the tricycle one at a time. So this one is a very unique one to see that tricycle that we always see in the traffic randomly and seeing them being so packed systematically this morning. That shows that the cooperation between the tricycle rider and that of the traffic police officer here, it is cordial because unless before, when you get to the point, you will spend like 15, 20 minutes before you can even hit the main route that getting to the Japanese freeway from the Banaville end. So just to allow our public, our viewer to know that the LMP is not only directing traffic, but they are collaborating with road users to make sure that the issue of safety is adhered to because safety is everyone's business. The police is not interested um, issuing tickets or arresting who be a violator or who be a criminal, but they should work together and make Liberia a place to be, a safer place. If you drive safely, if you go home safely, and meet your family that you left home in the morning and get back in the evening safely, that's a very good thing. It is our primary concern as police service, make sure that the citizens that use that using the road are safe. Those who also embark on those vehicles are also safe. So the issue of traffic in Liberia, it is not about police. It is about everyone business, because the police are human and those drivers are also human. So if they are collaborating, making sure that our citizens, those in the borders of this country, will drive safely and adhere to fully lawful instructions. The vehicle and traffic law of this country is for everyone that is in the borders of this country. So once you abide by the rules and regulations, you and the police will be friendly because police will be there for you and will be there for whom you intend as well. So you see the motorcycles here, they are also parked and they are in collaboration with the LMP, the traffic officer, and so most of the time you see them park here. They will not go beyond this area, and listening to the police is something that I observed here. But once the officer gives instruction, they will go by it. Unless before, you will not see such a thing as this. They are all law abiding, and as you can see here, they are parked here in that number. The police have given them the instruction, they go by the instruction, and they are all doing things together here. Just for finding the entrance to the issue of safety is also starting us here. This is why always the police officer will remind them, you have to park properly, don't go beyond the point, make sure you ride safely, make sure your motorbike is roadworthy. And these are things the traffic officers have been telling all those riders. So to here at Banate Junction, uh, there's a need that the public safety division of the Liberian National Police do what we call safety awareness, road safety awareness from the end, because pedestrians are not really educated when it comes to when and how to cross the road. You see, another old man here, he's about to cross, but he's not even paying attention that all to the police officer. He's running now, he's going. Instead of signal to the police officer to give him the right of way or guard him, he will get crossed because and it poses serious threat to our destiny here. So there's a need that we do what we call uh, public safety awareness, road traffic safety awareness. Now, um, here you see more than 2-3 officers here carrying on multiple jobs. So it is multiple in the sense that we have more violators than people that went by the rules and regulations governing this road. So now, you see, what I was saying here, these two ladies have already elected the police officer and they want to cross. This is what we want all of our pedestrians to do. Alert the police officer, signal to the police officer that you want to cross, and they will stop the traffic and you will cross. So the officer looking have already told them to wait. Okay, he gave them the go ahead now to cross, and they are crossing. These are things we want all of our pedestrians to do. Listen, listen to the police officer and do what the police officer tells you to do, because they are the technocrat of traffic issues, how to save and what not to do. So here, um, that you have a lot of vehicles flying the Japanese freeway from red line to Freeport, red light, Central Monrovia, and now the officer have halted the entire traffic coming from red light and giving a go ahead now to those coming from within the Banave end. So I want to say thank you to all of our viewers, and safety issue is our primary concern. The
Okay.
Liberian National Police is filled with the authority to protect property. It is also important that we look at traffic issue in the protection of life and property, that all our pedestrians, our road users, our motorists are safe, drive safely. And just before uh, I gave Libre View, let me try to give some safety tips, and I would like to, I would like for the viewer to see me too. This is Anthony Nyalo, and as I told you earlier, I'm reporting from the Banave junction on the Japanese freeway. Please, everyone that watching me from around the world, from Liberia, wherever you find yourself this morning, it is important that we all observe our safety rules. Safety, it is everyone's business. Those drivers, if you are driving, make sure that you put on your seatbelt before you hit or before you enter the vehicle. Make sure that your headlight, your brakes, everything that has to do with the conducting of that vehicle should be good. It should be in good condition. Don't put so much children at the front seat. Even though you love your child, you want to be looking at your child, don't put so much children in the front seat. Make sure that you don't put two passengers in the front seat. And also make sure that you don't overload your car, because the weight, the perfect make, there are certain weight that the vehicle take. If you go above the weight, you'll be causing serious problem for the control of your own steering. Make sure that you wear shoes. You wear shoes that cover your toes, so you'll be able to apply brake and what have you in the car. These are small things that cause accidents. If you don't listen to police instruction, if you don't service your car, you will always get in danger, and then people will say accident. Be safe. Save the life of another person and somebody that you might likely love dearly, and your very self, your life is important. So I want to say thank you for all of you for viewing the LMP Money Watch. So, Tutu, if you are there, so far so good. This is what we have for our people this morning from the Banafe end. If you are crossing the road, low left, low right, low left again, and make sure that the road is clear. Then you cross the road. Thank you.
Anthony there at the Bannersville Junction in the Ghanarsville area, bringing us live broadcast from that area. So we on that note, that's how we close the traffic alert section and go over to our counties where our counties commander I pretty see there or wherever they are on, but they are really, 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 really on the line to give us what's coming from that county. We'll be taking Nima County after this break. This is LMP Morning Watch. Now it's time for our commanders a check-in section. We will call we'll call about 3 commanders today. But let's first check in with our Nima County ORC Vayanga Kone, who is live on the line from Sunny Kwede, Nima County. Good morning, CEO Mountain, ORC Mountain. How are you this morning?
Good morning, DCP. Good morning to the LP family. Morning to the
OIC Vayanga A.M. Conan. What do you have for us from Nima?
Basically, we are grateful this morning. The only issue we have now is the issue of negligent homicide. Reported from Capital involving victim Kou Charista, that is 18 years old, minor, the trap, and she was a resident of New Capital.
Okay.
And she got she fell in an open well where the community leadership that was led by the city mayor of Capital rushed and rescued her to the hospital prior to acknowledging the police. And upon the arrival at the hospital, it was pronounced dead by the medical doctor on call, that is Dr. Mervyn Abake, with lessons number 728. However, the owner of the well who negligently opened the well and left it vulnerable is under police custody answering 1 or 2 questions. And the investigation continues from there. That's the issue we have in the country for now.
You said the age of the victim? The deceased?
The name of the victim.
No, I said the age.
The age is
15,
18.
15 or 18?
18.
Oh.
Yeah.
What time was that? Was it was it at nighttime or daytime?
according to the reporting person, the incident took place at 19:15 hours. That is 7:15 in the evening.
So the place was already dark.
According to those that initially responded to rescue her, that they saw sign of life and getting police involved, they said that could not be necessary because they actually needed her rescue immediately. It was where they rushed her to the police, to the hospital, in order to get the police involved in a subsequent time.
Yeah, what I'm saying,
Yes,
a negligent homicide. Yeah, so I mean, 18 year an adult, getting
about
yeah.
19:15 hours. That is 7:15.
Yeah, I mean, 18-year-old adult.
Yes.
Getting a pig. That's why I say it was getting dark. Yeah, what are the facts and circumstances surrounding that incident? How they happy? Does she have a side problem or what? Yeah.
According to the mother of the deceased, who is Laura here, to inform the police that this lady has suffered from insanity in the past.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So she was found in a pit.
Yeah, in a pit, and was rushed to the hospital.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
My condolences to the bereaved family. And okay, so let's keep us updated another time on how did it go, whether the owner of the well or the pig was charged with negligence or what. Just tell us later maybe by Monday we get update from you. How did it go?
Welcome, ma'am.
But it's a very, very sad incident there emanating from Tapeta, Nima County. Thank you, Varanga A.M. Cunning.
Welcome, ma'am.
That was our Nima County officer in charge, Varanga A.M. Cunning, on the line live from Sanikodi, Nima County, giving us that disturbing news about an 18-year-old that got drowned in a pit. They are considering it a negligent homicide. We take a short break to join a grand crew of Bon County. Please keep watching. This is LMP Morning Watch. Welcome back to LMP Morning Watch. I'm Cecilia. On the line live is our Bon County Commander, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Fasu Sheriff. Good morning, CEO Bon. How is Bon County this morning? What do you have for us?
Good morning, DCP, Ceci, and good morning to your studio presenter, and good morning to the peace-loving people of our country, Mama Liberia. Good morning.
Okay, good morning to you. Good morning to all the people around you there, and good morning to the people of Bond County too. What do you have for us from Bond County?
Thank you, Cecilia, for you and the many listeners and the viewer. Bond County, on today's date, October the 9th, indicate that Bond County, specifically Banga, is peaceful, and the situation surrounding Banga is normal since we launched the regulation when it comes to the motorcycle regulation, where we observed during our crime statistic review, we observed that many of the crimes, such as robbery, armed robbery, burglary, usually occurred between the hour of 2 to 4 a.m. and the perpetrator usually use a motorcycle. Particularly upon that, we had a consultative meeting with local authority in approval with the county authority. We agreed that there be a regulation on motorcycle from 11:30 p.m. to 5 a.m. So when that exercise began and we kick it off, Mom Sisi, you will understand that those crimes that I just spoke about will have been minimized. We have not experienced any of those crimes that I just spoke about. That is the burglary, robbery, and so on. So that is to clearly indicate that that system has been working. And we'll be having another sectional head meeting along with a local authority meeting to explain to them our challenges, our success, and other things, where we'll come back with another measure. However, we also want to inform the public that the dream and expectation of the Inspector General of Police, Honorable Gregory O'Coleman, which has to do with the memorandum of understanding signed with one of the prestigious university of our country, that is called Tito University. Sister, as you may be aware, the IG signed a memorandum of understanding between the leadership of the Tito University and the LNP, which has to do with the acceptance of 40 plus scholarship students. And among the 40 scholarship students, we have 23 LNP, Bonafide LNP, and 5 LIBERIA National Fire Service, and the rest of the 20 has to do with surveillance.
Okay.
So we had the total number of police officers that were selected in a number of 20 that are all present, and the 5 fire service that were selected all present. And with the surveillance, we have additional 5 that were selected from Grand Gide, Maryland, Bomi, Lofa, and also Grand Bassa that did not turn up. So those counties or representatives or recruits are considered to be absent on the list. So the total number of 43 recruits and scholarship students are all present. As we speak, they have commenced their school, and pretty soon we'll be having a team from the academy that will come to impact on the basic police training aspect. The basic police training aspect.
Okay.
So as we speak, the agreement between the Cutler University and the LIBERIA National Police is on course, and everything is moving. And in the agreement, it was also electing that the LIBERIA National Police, the recruit will be responsible to join the county detachment, the county detachment police to facilitate some provision of security on the campus. That is, the campus has its own private security, but the LIBERIA National Police will also join its private security to ensure that some patrol is being made and some assistance of providing security is being made. So predicated upon that, this gone a program of matriculation. As you may know, every year, Continental University carry on matriculation. So this gone Saturday was a great matriculation day, where they had a bonfire on Saturday night, and Sunday was the matriculation day.
Okay.
And predicated upon that bonfire, as you may know, when they talk about bonfire at a very university campus, you have some other old university students. Those have graduated more than 2-3 years. And other people are about to graduate, and other people who in the system, they all will come over the great occasion. And equally so, for security reasons, we observe that we observe and believe that some may come with different intentions, which may be bad.
Yeah. Go ahead. You are live.
So predicated upon that, we deployed the county police and also the scholarship students that are undergoing the scholarship process program. In that, my sister, you won't believe that there were some arrests made. People, the motorcyclists, and even some of those guys that came for the program, they were arrested with some weapons, like cutlasses, like nail scissors.
So what they wanted to do?
Weapons. So that is to say that our presence that night, it was important.
Yeah.
And we promised the university and the people of Bone County that that was just a starting, and we're going to continue whenever there's a program at that facility or any situation. Will rapidly respond because of the MOU signed between the Continental University and the Liberia National Police, headed by Honorable Gregory O. Coleman. So that's a very great initiative, and we want to take this time on behalf of the Bone County Police Detachment, headed by Assistant Commissioner Fazil V. Sherry, to tell the Honorable Director, Inspector General of Police, for his good work and hard work. And again, to his able lieutenants, we want to also extend our thanks and appreciation. This is a great opportunity that he has given to the young one that coming us, who will be in the vanguard to replace us tomorrow. As we are gearing to be replaced, we need to formulate another group that will be able to replace us tomorrow.
Okay.
And I think that's the dream of the Inspector General of Police.
Okay. ACP Fasu Sheriff, CEO Bone County. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. We'll all be available to give our people the news and the information that we have from Central Liberia. Thank you.
Okay. Have a great day, Fasu.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
That was our Bone County Commander, ACP Fasu Sheriff, on the line live from Banga, Bone County. Before we take our comments, let's take this public notice that is from the Liberia National Police concerning a reward offering that Liberia National Police offering a reward is for credible information. Let's take this public service announcement quickly. Public service notice very quickly. Oh Lord, let me see what I can get my hand on that announcement. But don't worry. I will get that announcement to you quickly. Let me take a short break to adjust a little bit. Time is no more in our favor. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, we wanted to be very, very, very sharp with that announcement. So the Liberia National Police is seeking assistance from the public in obtaining information that may aid in the ongoing investigation into the death of Miss Sianen Victoria Good, that Liberian Canadian, you remember, who tragically lost her life on June 20, 2025 in Boys Town, Mygibi County, Republic of Liberia. The LMP is offering the reward of 2,000 United States dollars to any individual who provides credible information, keyword credible information leading to the identification and the apprehension of those responsible for this incident. Members of the public with relevant information are urged to contact the following contact numbers: 0770-800-106, 0770-800-111, 0770-800-410, 0770-800-415, or you can call the nearest police station or reach out directly to the LNP Crime Services Department through the official communication channels, and at these numbers that I just called. The Liberia National Police assures the public that all information provided will be treated with the strictest confidentiality. And so we take this. Additionally, we take this one. Additionally, the Liberia National Police is seeking public assistance, in locating 2 individuals wanted. These ones are on the run in connection with the alleged homicide, the alleged death. Homicide is somebody killing another person killing another person. So the Liberia National Police is seeking assistance, and for these individuals that are on the run, and they are in connection with the alleged homicide of Albert J. Kekula. Viewers' discretion is advised. The one with the blue plastic around is a deceased, is Albert J. Kekula. He's a deceased, and we're looking for Bill Jabba. The name there was a Bill Jabba, but he's Bill Jabba, Jabbah, of the LDA, Drug Enforcement Agency. And they want those 2 pictures are one person, Bill Jabba, and the one down with the fire service uniform is Stephen Swa. The Liberia National Police is looking for these people. They are on the run. There are 2 officers, one from the DEA and one from the fire service. So anyone, the photos of these the individuals are the one that are posted on the screen there. So anyone having information on there, or can recognize it, they can have information, they can contact our Crime Services Division on those same numbers I would just call: 0770-800-106, 0770-800-410, and most especially 0770-800-415. That does it for today's LMP Morning Watch. Thanks for being there. My name is Cecilia Clark. We will be back here Monday. LMP Morning Watch is taking her usual weekend break. We take our weekend break on Thursday. Thanks for being there. Goodbye from Monrovia.